On April 15, 2013, everyone saw what happened at the Boston Marathon. 2 bombs exploded, killing 3 people and injuring 260. But what they did not see was a trend that makes the bombings only the tip of the iceberg. It's called lone wolf terrorism. Lone wolves plot their attacks alone, usually with no organization to support them, and no obvious links to violent groups. There is almost no way to know their next target until they strike. In a new book called Boston's Bloody Marathon, author Tom Ramstack demonstrates that the marathon bombings did not end with a death sentence for the prime suspect.
Tonight I want to speak to you about what the United States will do with our friends and allies to degrade and ultimately destroy the terrorist group known as ISIL. As Commander-in-Chief, my highest priority is the security of the American people. Over the last several years, we have consistently taken the fight to terrorists who threaten our country. We took out Osama bin Laden and much of al-Qaeda's leadership in Afghanistan and Pakistan. We've targeted al-Qaeda's affiliate in Yemen and recently eliminated the top commander of its affiliate in Somalia. We've done so while bringing more than 140,000 American troops home from Iraq and drawing down our forces in Afghanistan, where our combat mission will end later this year. Thanks to our military and counterterrorism professionals, America is safer. Still, we continue to face a terrorist threat. We can't erase every trace of evil from the world, and small groups of killers have the capacity to do great harm. That was the case before 9/11, and that remains true today.
The Boston Marathon bombings were perpetrated by 2 brothers, Tamerlan and Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. Not even their best friends would have guessed the Tsarnaev brothers would launch such a gruesome attack. The older brother, Tamerlan, was a 26-year-old amateur boxer who once hoped to compete on the U.S. Olympic team. The younger brother, Dzhokhar, was a 19-year-old college student known for his sense of humor and easygoing personality. The hint of trouble overlooked by the FBI and everyone was the extent the Tsarnaevs fit the profile of Islamic extremists. They were young immigrant men from a predominantly Muslim part of the Middle East. They were driven more closely to Islam after personal and financial tragedies, some of which they blamed on the United States. News reports of American bombs falling on cities in Muslim countries like Iraq and Afghanistan pushed them over the brink. The result was a plot to purchase a large amount of fireworks, compact the explosive powder into pipes, surround them with nails before detonating them in 2 blasts at the Boston Marathon. Boston's Bloody Marathon author Tom Ramstack is a veteran journalist who comes into the situation as a witness to a similar event. On July 27, 1996, he stood outside Atlanta's Centennial Park as a different terrorist bomb ripped into a crowd of people during the Summer Olympics. He writes in Boston's Bloody Marathon, "Before the race was over, few people cared who won or lost. Boston's Patriots' Day, a day of festivities to celebrate the American Revolution, was about to become the latest nightmare in America's ongoing war on terrorism.